Hey there, besties. We're going to take a look at some up close personal footage of the advocate versus advocate confrontation at the Dalton board meeting on Monday, July the 1st. So it was Jedidiah Brown who came to the podium to speak and lay out basically Andrew Holmes, and has been in the House the last two meetings. And he basically, meaning Jedidiah, as we have already seen, said, "You gonna answer me," basically. So we're gonna rewatch that, except for we have better footage from our friend Tony Joy over on YouTube. And I'm gonna read what she wrote as her caption, and then I'll go ahead, play the video, and add commentary. Again, it's Tony Joy on YouTube. Her title is, "Just as Andrew Holmes finally speaks, this happens. Dang. I've officially been blown away. I appreciate this advocate for confronting Andrew Holmes and how he got a rise out of him enough to finally speak. I don't like that he never gave him a chance to say whatever it was that he was about to say, because we have been waiting for so long for Andrew Holmes to say something, anything at all. You can't even hear his voice when he votes on anything. That was the most that we heard him say when he asked if he can be recognized. Before you knew it, the advocate was already approaching him, got carried out by the police, and now the meeting was over. In my opinion, this has been the most productive meeting as far as new information in a while. No one was coming after Andrew Holmes or anyone else after they removed the advocate from the room. Why could we not have finished the meeting? We've been there for hours just for it to end like that. I found that to be very unfair. This is not about choosing sides, but it's about getting things done. I appreciate any and everyone who has supported or shined a light on what's been happening in Dalton and Thornton Township. I found that everyone has brought something to the table one way or another. What happened last night was not cool at all. Blessings to all. Support the channel, subscribe, and thank you." She thanks everyone who subscribed, okay? I don't disagree with her from the perspective of, we, first of all, never hear from Ant. And after watching this video, I'm like, he was about to speak, and then all hell broke loose. And I believe when I did the original video from the perspective that I had it, without knowing that what Andrew was saying or what he looked like or anything like that. Now, I was not aware that new information has been being received from this particular meeting. I'll have to go back and re-review it. But if Tony says so, then I'm going to have to go ahead and believe that. But the fact that we haven't really heard Andrew say anything while he's out here trying to advocate again. So he's been on camera, and he was somewhere else as well. So he is making his way back out there. But one of the points that Jedidiah made, and I will get to the video, was the fact that Andrew hasn't said anything. He hasn't apologized. He hasn't shown any concern. He hasn't said, "I didn't do it," because of course we know he's not going to say that I did do it. He hasn't said this is a horrible situation. He hasn't said anything. Went into hiding until about 2 months ago. And even if, at minimum, he said, "I did," by way of a lawyer statement or something, said that this is untrue, she is confused, I would never, nothing. I feel like that makes more of a statement than if you put out a statement by way of someone else to say that you're innocent. I'm sure people are calling. I'm sure the media is there. I'm sure that plenty of people have reached out. And it's good to finally get confirmed information that the police allegedly are working on this. I'm going to say allegedly are working on this in Vegas. Now, what they can do with people who live someplace else, I have no idea. But I hope to hear something from them. Because at this point, I really do feel like things have stalled so badly. It's infuriating to have all of these people who allegedly, even though I personally believe that they're all guilty, but allegedly are doing all these dastardly deeds, not making any sort of a statement. These people are public officials at the end of the day. They don't get to do whatever the fuck they want. This is not their business. This is the government, the people's business, and they don't want to give up any tape on that. And one of the commenters in one of my comments, shout out to you, I apologize, I don't know who you are. He said No one's going to do anything because this is an election year and the Democrats don't want Democrats to be brought down. And trying to bring down Tiffany Henyard is going to be a besmirchment on the Democrats. Well, if y'all think that this is a positive thing, then y'all all stupid. I'm sorry. I'm so tired of this mess. I am so tired of listening to her. I'm so tired of watching these things. I just saw a snippet of where Keith Freeman is coming for Kiana, talking his mad sugar honey iced tea. He ain't never said nothing either. He's slowly moving back into his good old boy type of ways by way of how he acted at the Thornton Township meeting. You're doing it to your own damn people. Not that you should be doing it to anybody, but you're doing it to your own community. And these will be the same colors that will sit up here talking about generational wealth. We need to help each other. Black people, black people, black people. And yet you do this to black people. Ain't never no hand up. Ain't never no help. It's always take. I want it all. I'm going to get it all because I done found a way for me to be on the come up. I don't give a damn. If you wrong, you wrong. You doing wrong, you doing wrong. Nobody can tell you colors anything about what you doing wrong. No one can correct you. No one can give you any clues. You think you know everything. You want to do everything. And then when things fall down, that's when you want some help. And then you talk about the black community. You don't care about the black community. You don't even barely care about your damn self. Especially if these people got family, if they have kids, if they have spouses, if they have people that depend on them. Big damn tiff. You're a nasty see you next Tuesday. The way that you talk to these people, I don't even understand how they can even deal with it. There's no way on God's green earth for you to be so damn disrespectful because you're doing wrong. You're projecting because you're doing wrong. It's unnecessary. But somebody's supposed to do something for you because you're black and you're a woman. You are the epitome of what we don't want to represent black women. You are worse than Sexy Red and Sukihana, in my opinion. Worse, because people have a choice on whether they deal with or do anything with Sukihana and Sexy Red. Those people in Dalton are stuck with your ass. Yeah, they voted for it. Yeah, they clearly made the wrong choice, but they're sitting up here trying to get answers, and you want to sit up there and make them feel like they're doing something wrong because at the end of the day, you work for them. All of y'all bastards work for the people. And the fact that there's other Democrats or anyone else that's not speaking out on this, that's not trying to help out, that's not saying anything, that's allowing it to go along, they are complicit. And people need to pay the F attention to it. Now that I done already ranted, here's the damn video.
Kudos to your staff. Everybody finally seems to have gained a mind of their own for the most part. And the respect that's given is the respect that's reciprocated. We could have been here a long time ago. Definitely shocked and proud to see Brother Stan Brown because I was ashamed to be a Brown, but it seems like we finally catch up. And literally, I think that what the people are asking for is not unreasonable. And it is really interesting to see somebody sitting in the people's business speaking about not being prepared to answer questions of an elected official. And to think that they can do that with an attitude or a sass or a zestiness is a little disrespectful. And so I would encourage Mr. Freeman to make sure that the next time you come, you do like Kiana and just bring all your damn facts. Right. And then the last thing that I'm going to say is I didn't notice that my good fellow advocate Andrew Holmes is in the building. And that's why, literally, I wish that I would have looked up before I read the statement, because as it relates to you, you're the reason that I'm here. And you're the reason that everybody is going through what they're going through as it relates to an advocate, because you're supposed to be one. But you've been accused of something that's very shameful. And the least you could have done is given us a very basic and comprehensive statement, literally giving sympathy and understanding to a survivor, being that you felt that it was true or not, and you could have at least declared your innocence, which noted you haven't done. And so I'm simply asking you right now, because me sitting here looking at your face, I'm utterly disgusted. Because how dare you take your ass back outside and stand with any family when there's a woman with a child that's waiting on a response from you, literally as an elected official and as an advocate about what you did. Was it consensual? Was it not? Did you rape that woman? Did you put something in her drink? And damn it, you gonna answer, and you gonna answer me. Promise you that. Yeah, man, we recognize.
I wish he would have let him respond. Man, how convenient was that? You should have let him talk. We all been waiting to hear him talk. That was so bogus. That was so unnecessary. Come on, everybody. We've been waiting to hear this man say something for so long.
All right. That's it. That's over. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody, please clear the room, please. Let's please clear the room. Who's that? Hey, please clear the room. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ma'am, y'all have to clear the room. Everyone has to go.
But they already gone. They already gone.
Ma'am.
But they already gone, though. Man, that's like a setup.
Ma'am.
They already gone. Why we can't finish? Oh, that was a setup. That was a straight up setup. We all been waiting to hear this man talk.
The trustees just
That is so wrong. That was such a setup. I don't care what nobody said. Everybody been waiting to hear that man talk forever.
Now, I do agree with Tony that that was a missed opportunity in order to hear from Ann, but what's done is done. I'm pretty sure that they will not allow Jedidiah to be in the building any longer. I think I've said that in a previous video. And also, they may start checking ID to be sure that the people that come in are actually from the actual town of Dalton. It would make sense to me. They already have said that they have threats allegedly against Big Tiff, and then something like this happens. So, that's just going to make things difficult at the end of the day. Anybody thinks that Ann is about to come out here and say anything? I doubt it. You think he's about to put out a statement? I doubt it. You think he's about to answer to it? I doubt it. He was about to say something. Again, like Tony said, we ain't heard his voice. I don't even know when I even heard Stan's voice. I mean, Ann's voice, actually. While it may have been a moment, it may have caused fodder, it may have been on the news, I don't know that it has pushed the needle forward. The thoughts that Jedidiah had prior to the incident, he was making great points about Keith making excuses, them not answering questions. This is the point of a daggone public meeting so that questions can be asked. You don't ask the questions behind the scenes. That's when impropriety may happen, or at least it looks that way. But for some reason, your coloreds don't want to hear that type of stuff. That's the point of saying open for discussion so that you can discuss it. And just because you, Keith, or you, Big Tiff, didn't bring your information with you, even though I'm sure you have computers and tablets and phones and everything else in order to get the information, it doesn't excuse you from not answering the questions of the public that you serve, the public that you work for. And that is the part that you are missing. Your job is not to be an event planner, and it's not Keith's job to sit up here and stand behind you and tout the same crap. And Aunt does need and should have to speak if you're not going to, at minimum, put out a statement about that situation as well, Big Tiff. Nobody wants to say anything, and all Tiffany want to talk about is partying. And everybody's sick of it, and I don't live there, and I'm sick of it too. But I just wanted you to see that view. And was about to at least say something at minimum, and we'd have missed out on that. But y'all, let me know what you think. Make sure you comment. Make sure you hit the like button. I'll see you all in the next one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail, Gatto. Unasked that seat. Unasked that seat. Unasked that seat.
To express my deepest gratitude to Tiffany Henya and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Dumb ass, say it.